And I'm Jamel.
And we are here at this beautiful place called the Arbor at Delray.
Yes.
It is
Very
like
beautiful.
paradise.
This is a resort.
I mean, as we walked in, I was like, wow, where are we going? There is a beautiful pool. I mean, every single thing about this place is beautifully designed and executed.
Yes, so and a lot of people probably wonder, where is it located?
Yeah.
So it's over here on Murakami Road. It's off Jog.
Yeah.
You know, it's really over here. It's tucked away, but it's very beautiful. I mean, when you walk in,
Magical.
everybody's welcoming. So I can imagine living here.
Oh yeah, you're like in a little oasis here.
Yeah, so I'm watching their board, their little scrolling board with all of the activities and everything going
So
on
many
for
things.
all of the seniors and for all of the people that's living here. So
This is one of those places where you're like, you know what, getting old isn't so bad. If you get to hang out at a place like this and retire here, I'm okay with that.
I think I want to do a staycation here.
I know, I feel like it's like it's like a resort.
You do a little staycation.
You could do a
Come
staycation.
out.
Well, Jamel, speaking of staycations, I was able to do a staycation at the Courtyard by Marriott with my family. What I really loved is, you know, we live in paradise,
Yes.
so we don't have to go very far to be
I agree.
able to stay somewhere fabulous, have a great time, beautiful rooftop pool. There's delicious drinks and food.
Right,
It's
I know
right
a lot of people probably don't even know about that Courtyard Marriott and the amenities and everything that they have, you know, in there. So what were some of the things that really highlighted your trip when you stayed there?
I mean, first of all, obviously it's the proximity to Atlantic. So you can stay right there and it's 2 blocks, and I mean short blocks to walk to Atlantic, so you could do everything that you love. So if you want to go somewhere and get out of your house in your normal routine, but you want to feel like you're somewhere else, this is the perfect combination.
Right.
The food was great. My daughter, we couldn't get her out of the pool. We have a pool in our house, but it's just different, you know, when you're somewhere else. So she was splashing and jumping and just had the best time. And it rained, because you know, Florida in the summer is very finicky. But even that, like, we just hung out in the room and we had snacks downstairs and we had a great time. And it's right here in our backyard.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. But what else do you? Because you have some events coming up at the Arts Warehouse, right?
I do. So the Arts Warehouse, which is funded by the CRA, is one of my favorite places. Obviously, I am a little biased. My studio is there until April. And we have all kinds of programming and workshops that are constantly happening with artists inside and outside of the Arts Warehouse. So I have 2 this week. So there's 2 opportunities. So tomorrow we're doing a craft happy hour. So we always joke, but it's not a joke, that the Arts Warehouse has the cheapest drinks in town. You can come for, it's like $5,
Let's back up.
I know.
You said a craft happy hour.
Yep, so you get to come and make some things. Yeah, I think it's $5.
So you give me some alcohol and tell me you do some
you
art.
And you come
That's
do
gonna
some
be the best art.
right? You've heard of like
That'd
a
be the
sip and
best art
paint.
ever.
Well, we have beer and wine, and we're gonna make tote bags, so it's something usable, with a lot of recycled materials that were used for our actual clothes that are sold around the world. So you get to take pieces of all of our materials and make your own bag and decorate your bag, and there's no pressure.
So when is that?
Just come and have fun. That's tomorrow.
Oh.
So it is tomorrow at 6. And then Saturday, I am teaching Sewing 101, because a lot of you out there don't even know how to sew your own button on. You can save a lot of money by knowing how to sew your button. Sorry, alterations people, but you know, it's a skill that I feel like everyone should know how to have. So we're gonna do a combination of hand sewing, and they'll get to test out my little machine, no skills necessary.
And I'll be the backup teacher.
Yeah, he can, you know what, I think he's gonna be the background singer, and he'll sing you tunes while you sew. But yeah, I love that what they're doing at the Arts Warehouse. All different kinds of artists are teaching different kinds of workshops. So there's something for everybody and every skill level.
I totally agree. So talking about skill, right? So our first guest, I mean, when you take a look at the work that he has put into
so much
work into the book that he's written. Also, he's one of our commissioners. He serves on different boards, you know, working around Palm Beach County as well. He's just been giving everything really to the Delray Beach and also the Palm Beach County. So
absolutely.
Go ahead and welcome him on.
All right, so we have Rob Long, and today we're giving him the title of the author of The Great Weather Diviner, amongst many things.
Author, commissioner.
How are you?
Yes.
Well, when we read what you were here for today, I was like, wait, he's doing more?
I come bearing gifts.
Thank you. Oh, how cute. I love it.
I'm here in the capacity of an author today.
Okay, so that's it. We're not going to talk about anything else. We're going to pretend, take that hat off, put this one on.
This is this hat. This is my author hat.
Yes.
So what made you decide to write a book?
Great question. Great question. So some people don't know I hail from the town of Punxsutawney. I've been in Delray for like about 14 years now.
So we all just think you're from here.
Yeah, everyone just assumes I'm from here because I'm like so absorbed in the community. But I'm from Punxsutawney, which is just a little coal mining town in the middle of nowhere, Pennsylvania. About
I thought it was a fictional city when I was reading it. I was like, I never heard of Punxsutawney.
Well, our version of it is a fictional version, but it's sort of loosely based on the real version of the town. And so I got to grow up sort of with this little piece of American folklore, which I found fascinating. I still remember being on my father's shoulders at Gobbler's Knob. That's where they call it, where they get the groundhog.
So you can actually, you can go and see it.
Like 10,000 people go every year. It's nuts.
I've always
I watch it on TV all the time. I watch it all the time on TV.
Oh, that's really cool.
And people get dressed up and then.
Oh, dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. And they've been doing it for like 200 years.
Wow.
But it blew up in the 90s, like when the Bill Murray movie came out.
I remember when that was the big thing in elementary school. And it was like, did he come out?
It's like, oh man, we got more winter.
Not that it matters in Florida anyways.
Yeah, right, it's always summer.
I need winter to come here right now.
I tell you,
no more summer.
Growing up in Pennsylvania, we'd be like, please, like, don't see the shot. But it was such a we got the day off school for it back then. It's just like a huge deal to the town.
Wow.
So this obviously left a mark.
It did. It means a lot to me and to a lot of folks up there. And we thought, what a cool way to bring this to a new audience and make it tie in the whole weather So we thought, a groundhog that predicts the weather. It's a funny story, but now our weather's kind of unpredictable, right? Yeah. So what a cool topical way to like sort of bring that story to a new audience, but to make it more about sustainability and climate change and stuff like that. And so, it's meant for kind of a middle grade YA audience, but we tried to make it so it's enjoyable to adults too. Yeah. Think Harry Potter. That's kind of the way we wrote it.
So when I finish this book, what's something that you would want for me to take away from after reading this book?
Great, that's a great question. So we have a lot of great metaphors in it about, first of all, we want you to enjoy it. We want you to enjoy reading it, right? It's not really a textbook. We want you to be like, this is a fun adventure. We want to wait for I want to know what's going to happen in the next one. It's going to be a series.
So it's going to be a series. So this is the first of how many are going to be in your series?
We're going to do 4, one for each season.
Wow.
That's the goal.
I love it.
But what I hope some of the messages you'd get out of it are generational responsibility and just general care and stewardship for the environment. And those are kind of the metaphors and things that we talk about. We talk a lot about leadership in it. And so I think, and there's a lot about, class differences and class warfare in it. Like not like hardcore warfare, but those differences. And so we try to cover a lot of different things that, people see in the world, the kids are going to be introduced to in the world and cover them in an interesting way.
So difficult topics, and you're bringing them in a fun and more approachable way.
Absolutely.
So where can people get this beautiful book? I mean, look at the art on this book even. Like I'm excited to dig in just from, I know they say never judge a book by its cover, but of course you do. And this one would definitely make you grab it if you saw this.
That was our goal. We have a great artist named Madison Brake who did this for us, and we're really, really happy with her work. We have a lot of great merch and stuff we have too. I gave you guys some bookmarks inside.
Ooh, I love a good bookmark. Oh, how cute!
I even got a signed copy.
Oh yeah, these are advanced signed copies, guys. These go for quite a pretty penny.
This is a big deal. That means I guess that means we made it, right? We got a signed copy. It's like all the people you see like on TV and they get the first copy. So where are we getting this? How can we get this out there?
You can pre-order it on Barnes & Noble right now.
Okay, wait. You can pre-order it on Barnes & Noble.
Hasn't been released yet.
Barnes & Noble, guys. I mean, that's a big accomplishment.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. We have a great publisher called Morgan James Publishing, and a chunk of the proceeds go to Habitat for Humanity for every book sold.
I love that. Yeah. So not only are you getting a good story, some lessons to teach your kids, but you also are giving back to an incredible organization. You've thought of it all. What haven't you thought of related to this book?
Work all the angles.
Yes.
So is there anything else that you want people to know about you as an author or about your book?
Yeah. So, prior to my current role, I served as chair of our Palm Beach County Soil and Water Conservation District, and that's kind of what inspired me. We created an educational program called Ambassador to the Everglades back then, where we bring high school students from all over the county out to Mounts Botanical Gardens, which is like a man-made wetlands, and out to the wildlife refuge. And just seeing how much kids learned and how much they loved it out there was, for me, so rewarding and so fulfilling. that's why I really wanted to bring the environmental message into this book. And that's kind of what inspired me and my co-author, Andrew Dolberg, who really helped me get this project to the finish line. I don't want to not,
So how long have you been working on this project?
Really since COVID. So I think I probably really started on it in around 2020.
Yeah, so for people who want to be authors that are like, oh, I can just write a book. It takes time, guys, to create something fabulous.
But I encourage everyone who thinks they have a voice or they have an idea to try it.
Yeah.
You know? Have the audacity to try.
Yeah.
You know?
Because you never know what's going to happen.
It's, you know.
This is very
I'm
exciting.
really excited to dig into it.
Yeah, let me know what you guys think.
Oh, I can't wait. This is something I'll read with my daughter for sure. I mean, and we're just so lucky to have someone like you here in town that is involved in so many things locally, but now on a global scale with your book and sharing this message with others.
And can I just say that I love this show? You guys do such an awesome job, and we have such a great chamber that puts this on. And I'm just like really happy to get to come on here with you guys. I really appreciate it.
Awesome. See, ladies and gentlemen, this man has been out here pouring his heart into our community, Palm Beach County, Delray Beach. Let's go ahead and support him.
Support him, show up,
and supporting us and support you guys behind the scenes. You just don't know about it.
And Habitat for Humanity.
Yes.
So you're also giving back.
A big cause. I love it.
Incredible.
I love it.
Thank you so much for all that you're doing in town, and thank you for sharing this with the world.
I got to thank you guys.
I know, this is a big deal, guys.
Start right now, $20,000. $20,000.
Once he becomes super famous, yeah, we're gonna be like, ha ha ha, original. Well, thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. We'll see you soon. I mean, I am blown away. This is fantastic.
It's pretty cool.
And to think he's right here in our town creating this magic.
His artwork is sick on the book. I love it.
Okay, sir, we're gonna hand our books off so we don't destroy them while we welcome on our next guest. Do you want to do the honors?
Yes, our next guest. Let's bring on Eric and Jared. Yes, from Arbor at Delray.
Nice to see you.
Welcome. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks for having me.
What a beautiful place to go to work.
Well, thank you. It is.
Yes.
We're very lucky.
This is magical. So they are the breakfast sponsors for Do Good Delray. But before we jump into all of that, we want to know more about this place.
Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. But yeah, we're a luxury senior living community right here in Delray Beach, right on the nestled on the Boca Raton Delray Beach border, right next to Murakami Japanese Gardens. We're really resort style senior living, so we offer independent living, assisted living, memory care, just under 200 units, and we're so happy we just opened about 6 weeks ago. And
I was gonna say, this feels very new. Okay, so 6 weeks new. I mean, this is stunning.
yeah.
I couldn't work here. I think on my lunch break, I'd probably be sitting out by the pool.
I know. I mean,
hanging out, getting a little tan, something of that sort. But
you feel like you're at a hotel, like a beautiful resort.
Absolutely, and that's what our Builder Alliance Residential really was looking for. They're in that resort style multifamily living business, and they brought that to senior living, and we're just so happy to bring that to the Delray Beach seniors, and so far we've had nothing but rave reviews, and we've had 50 residents we were able to bring in so far just in that 6 weeks time. Yep.
I mean, that's a big percentage. That is great. And everybody who's been walking by looks so happy.
Yep.
That's a good sign, because sometimes you walk into places and you're like, oh, nobody looks so happy.
That's the culture
here.
we like to build at the Arbor Company, just very warm, caring. It's kind of what we expect out of ourselves and our team members, and the residents and families feel that.
So now I know there's a lot of senior communities in this area. What is it that sets your facility apart, or sets your program apart from the other?
Absolutely, and obviously we have a beautiful community here, but I always start saying it happens what happens under the roof. It's the people here. So, this gentleman and I worked together almost 10 years at a previous community, as well as many of our department heads and even frontline teams. So we know what it takes to run the community the right way, and as Eric mentioned, set the right culture here so our residents can enjoy it and be happy and look forward to waking up every day and enjoying the amazing amenities we offer here at the community.
Wow, and I think from the moment you walk in, you feel the energy. You're greeted by 10 people saying hello. I was like, wow, where am I? So for people who are looking for different facilities and they're like, oh, well, this one's new, I don't know. What is the reason besides, obviously, 10 years you've been working together. So when you have a team that's worked together for that long, that says something. You know how to keep things running. But what would be the next reason why you would say for us to, if we're looking at for our parents or grandparents, that this is the spot to pick?
Sure. So I think it all starts with, that caring heart. So that's something that we look for in our team members. So we look for when we're caring for our residents. And you feel that, as you said, as you walk in, it's the big thing that you feel when you walk in a community. It's a beautiful community, absolutely. But what happens in between these walls is what really shows and what's felt by the residents. But our amenities, our dining program, our engagement program, all those amenities and all those programs that we have just stands above the rest. And we stand by that here at the Arbor Company.
Can't beat that.
I mean, we were looking at the events you have going on here too. I'm like, can we join in? The two of us were like, oh, there's a casino.
Jump on that bus to go to the casino.
Cocktail hour. I mean, it is. It's not where you just think of, oh, I just live there. There's so much to do. So when people are looking and they're online and they're trying to figure out, do you help guide people on which level they're looking for? How would someone know what they exactly should be looking for when they look at your property?
Absolutely. We do take a consultative approach. So when we greet families here, we spend some time just sitting and chatting first. We don't jump right into the community. We really want to get to know our residents and not just them today, but who they are as a person, what they love doing their whole life. And we really build that relationship. And it's not just you move in here and that's it. I'm on a first name basis with every one of our residents. So it's really getting to know our folks and making sure that our amenities are going to be right for them and the services that are right. Sometimes it's not easy to walk through the door, especially when you have care needs. So as Eric mentioned, that caring heart, that's the first step that we take to make sure that everyone knows we're the right place, not just from the physical aspect, but again, that we're here for you.
That's beautiful.
No, I agree. So if you have somebody out that wants to take a tour, if they want to come in and see the facility, what's that process?
Absolutely. It's as simple as just giving us a call or going to our website. So you can reach us at 561-710-2332. We're happy to schedule you a private visit to the community, get all your questions answered. So that's an easy way. And also our website, arbordelray.com, great place to just get some information, see some photos, a little video, and of course there's contact information there to get in touch with us or even an online chat to ask some questions as well.
I think it's really exciting too, as well, is we just got our TCO for our assisted living and memory care. So what you're in right now is the independent living.
Okay.
So now we're able to actually tour folks in our assisted living and memory care, and they can see for themselves how beautiful it looks just like this in the independent living. So now's a great time as we go through the licensing process to be able to get the assisted living license and get residents in the building. Now families can come and actually visit in person, which is huge.
Oh, that's wonderful. So when will that be up and running?
So right now we're looking to apply for the license here shortly when we get our full CO, and then it takes about a 60 to 90 day process.
Oh, it's pretty quick.
So before the end of the year, we'll have our first assisted living and memory care residents here in the community.
Wow, that's fantastic. And I think for a lot of people, it's nice to know that you have both, because as people transition and get older, their needs change. So today you walk in, you dance on in the building, but maybe in a couple of years you need a little bit more support. So you have that option.
Absolutely. And the design, the aesthetic, the millwork, everything you see here in independent living is community-wide. So the transition's really smooth when it comes to going to assisted living. Even the apartments are the same size, the menus are the same. So residents don't have to give up their amazing dining experience or feel that it's going to be a major change.
Wow, I think that's fantastic, because I know, like, my grandma's turning 90, and as we're looking at what's next for her, the biggest thing is people don't want to leave their homes. But I think if you look at a place like this, it's not so bad. It's not so bad. I think this might be nicer than a lot of other people's homes they're already in. So what I love too is that you are brand new this facility, and you're already jumping in to give back to the community with Do Good Delray. So how did that start? And you're the breakfast sponsor, which is a big deal.
So last year, we actually were the breakfast sponsor as well, but that was at the Chamber. We obviously weren't built yet. We were just in a trailer on the corner for a little while, but it was such a great experience. We love to be a part of it, and it was a great opportunity now that we're open to actually host it here. So we're happy to welcome the Chamber, both the businesses, nonprofits, and just start giving back to the community.
That's fantastic.
That is awesome. Anything else that you guys want to share to the viewers in regards to Arbor and Delray?
Again, we're just so happy to be here and support Delray Beach and all the residents that need any type of help. And we're just happy that you guys came here to visit us today, and look forward to many, many years of taking care of our seniors. So.
No problem.
Fantastic.
Thank you guys for having us.
Thank you so much. And we'll see you
guys.
at the breakfast.
Take care.
So this is a great location if you are looking for a beautiful, special place to put your loved ones where they can be happy every single day.
talking about doing good and do good Delray. You know what? I know a lot of people probably don't even know either what do good Delray is. So I think we should bring on, our next guest, our next set of guests. I should say Chloe, Mike, and Rhonda. Please come on and we can hear more about what is Do Good Delray.
Yes.
And Chloe was actually
Chloe is the most knowledge. Hi, nice to see you. Hi, thanks for coming on. Okay, so Chloe has been doing Do Good Delray since the beginning.
Yes.
Since the beginning. And Mike and Rhonda, you are new faces on the show. So Mike is the Chief Operating Officer of Willow and Palm Construction, and Rhonda is the co-founder of Herd Foundation. So first and foremost, before we dive into Do Good Delray, tell us a little bit about you guys and what you do and how people can know more.
I'll start. So Willow and Palm Construction, we are a construction management company primarily working with HOAs and property management companies, overseeing like maintenance contracts primarily with those groups and keeping up with the construction project they have to have fixed or upkeep.
Oh wow, that's a big job.
Focus, yeah.
That's a busy job, especially in South Florida where people can be a little picky. You got a tough job.
Yeah, very busy.
What's taking so long?
Yeah, right? Busy is great. That's true. Busy is very good. So for people who are looking for somebody like your business, how can they find out more about you and get in touch?
Yeah, reach out to us. We are on online on IG. We have a website as well, so you can reach out to us, contact us, via email. Any way you want to get a hold of us, you can get a hold of us.
All right. And then about Herd Foundation. So for anybody who has not heard about Herd, I didn't do that on purpose, I promise. And then I'm like, oh, actually it worked. But tell us a little bit more.
So Herd Foundation is an equine program, and which means horses. So we partner people with horses. We have a veterans program. We work with children at risk, and we're expanding to work with veterans, their families, and children. And we cover all of South Florida. We're 5 years old. This is our 3rd year with Do Good Delray. And it's just been amazing to partner with Willow and Palm. We already have great synergy. We've already been planning our event.
Exciting. It's right around the corner. We all think, it's a few months out, but it's going to be here like tomorrow. So everyone's planning behind the scenes.
Tie all of this together for us. So you have a for-profit, you have a non-profit, then we have the Do Good Delray. How does all of this come into
There's
play?
a lot of partners that come together for Do Good Delray. So this dream was born at the Chamber. Probably 4 years ago, we started talking about it. So I'm honored to be the co-chair of the Nonprofit Council with my best friend Diana. I miss her today.
Another
Diana,
wonderful human. No, she was in London, so
I know she's a little busy. She's a jet setter this weekend. But so we started talking about this with the Chamber. We've got an incredible nonprofit council, the biggest group I think in the Chamber. It's always been so strong. And then we have so many businesses that are doing great works and already collaborating. So we said, how can we partner, marry, play matchmaker between these incredible causes and businesses that can help with venues that are all around town as well. So Do Good Delray was born. There is just so much heart, I think, from all sides. And you see these partnerships that happen, charities that are doing incredible work, whether it's for children, health and wellness, chronic pain, animal welfare. I mean, there's so many different charities that are part of our group. And to pair them, either they find their partners organically, or we can kind of help them play matchmaker to do some great good in the community.
All right. So if I'm a nonprofit or if I'm a for-profit business, how do I get involved?
Sure. So all month long for October is Do Good Delray. Right before, Giving Tuesday, the holidays, Thanksgiving, end of year, and almost every single day in the month of October is an event. So it's just this whole 30-day span of goodness. People are invited to go on our website through the Chamber and look up Do Good Delray. Look at the entire calendar. My event is on October 14th. I don't usually wear lederhosen.
She does every day. This is her uniform.
Yes, this is her uniform. And I'm partnering with Hopportunities. So we're doing Hoptoberfest, German Beer Fest. So fun. We love Hopportunities. And it all happened organically. I was on Delray Morning Live at Hopportunities. Yeah. This was 2.5 years ago.
Wow, it was already that long?
Yes.
I feel like that just happened.
I know.
Oh,
I vaguely remember that because we were
getting
at
old.
Opportunities, and I think I had.
He had a bunch of the delicious beers already at that point. He already was like, in the process.
Yeah.
Supporting local.
Yeah, supporting local business.
But John, the owner of Opportunities, had never heard of Sweet Dream Makers. We give out beds and bedding, and he said, let's throw together a summer event. So Beds and Brews was born, and then he said, let's do something for Do Good Delray together. So the entire community, you do not have to be a chamber member. You can be, of course. We always encourage new members to join. Anyone that's here, whether it's individuals, businesses, people that want to network, people that are passionate about a certain type of philanthropy, you can come, attend all these events, get to know all the good that's happening here.
So can you guys give us a sneak peek at what type of event you guys are putting together?
Yeah, absolutely. The Herd Foundation, real quick from my point of view, the Herd Foundation is a very, I say special place because it's a horse farm in the middle of town. Like it's like 8-9 acres of just horses. It's like a whole horse farm that you come into, and they work with veterans on PTSD.
Incredible.
So the horse's energy and this, like she said, synergy before. She helps bring those, like making some people feel comfortable in their own skin sometimes. You know what I mean? And I never knew that interaction had happened. So when we saw this and met with Rhonda and her team, it was an awesome experience for us to understand what it is, and then to team up with them and help people understand what they're really doing over there at the Herd Foundation.
Thank you.
And we need to make sure everybody knows you are the presenting sponsor for Do Good Delray, which is a really big deal. And you're helping so many people, not just with this event, but with the entirety of the event for the month, which is, it's just so wonderful. It's like the happiest month of the year, I think, because you see so many wonderful community members get together and have fun events and help a lot of people in the community.
It's good to come together, as like we were talking with Chloe before we came on here, and it's just good to get back to the community. Come back, get back to the community, and just, get involved. Get involved when you can, and help the community grow and get better as a community. You know what I mean? So that's what I think.
Complimenting you too, especially for the businesses. You don't have to do this.
Right.
There's a lot of construction companies, there's a lot of realtors, there's a lot of banks, but the ones that are going above and beyond to connect with something that your company culture cares about, that's huge. You don't have to, and you're doing it. And I always love that.
The one thing that I like to, in regards to this event, or even this month of events for Do Good Delray, is that it's showing you that our businesses in the city of Delray are not just here to leech off
Right.
the community itself. Everybody's looking to really give back and work with one another. Even, looking at the chamber, there's a lot of businesses that do the same thing that really are competing, but they're still working together.
Yes.
So I really like that. So I really like that the chamber has really brought that energy and brought that vibe to the business owners here in Delray.
And as a nonprofit, it feels so good to partner, because it's not easy.
No.
Raising funds to keep our programs going. So to have that support from the community, have that support from our partner, it just feels great. They've already devoted so much time and energy, and we're 2 months out from the event, but we've already had like three meetings where they've devoted time and come out to the farm, and we've been sitting and brainstorming, and we have so our event is Fall at the Farm.
I love it.
It's going to be really great. We're going to have food trucks. We're going to have this year. We're going to have a haunted hayride.
Ooh.
So where are you guys located?
We're right in the middle of Delray, like Mike said. We're right off of we're right off of Military and Atlantic.
Okay.
Oh, wow. You are right there. I had no idea.
A lot of people think, where is there a farm in Delray?
When their team walked on the farm, they were like, they couldn't believe it.
I'm shocked. I really didn't know. And I live like over there, and I had no idea there's anything there.
They're literally 3 minutes from us. I've driven by their road numerous times. I had no idea there was a horse farm.
Wow. So this is a great opportunity to see the farm that none of us knew we had here in Delray Beach. This is incredible.
October 28th, correct?
So it's
October
kid friendly?
28th. Yes.
Very.
Which is a big deal
kid-friendly.
too, especially that time of year. There's the little ones who always want to do something festive, and I think that's exciting.
Pumpkin painting. We're going to have a horseshoe decorating.
Oh.
And
Hayride.
hayride.
What a
hayride.
fun event.
Putting.
Yep.
So is there a way to even go on the chamber site to find out more information about different partnerships like this or the different events? Is there a calendar, something set up?
We are launching very, very soon. This is the build-up. This is the anticipation. We want you to get familiar with the Chamber site, get ready to take a look at that calendar probably in the next week or so. We've got a launch party that's starting for all of the partners that are participating, and that calendar is going to drop very soon. But whether it's family friendly or these cocktail parties on beautiful rooftops or anywhere in between in Delray, there's just something for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
That is awesome.
Well, thank you for all of the good that you guys are all doing in the community. Thank you for jumping in with your business and helping. And we're excited to see all the events that you guys put on. Thank you. Thank you so much. So many incredible people in this town. I know we say it every Wednesday, but we are so lucky,
We are
to
lucky.
be here
We
in
are lucky.
Delray Beach with so many kind, giving people.
You know, with these events, with the Do Good Delray, you just see magic happen.
Yes.
You know, you see magic
Yes.
happens, and you know, just to hear about opportunities and what Chloe's with the Sweet Dream Makers. I remember that episode. You know, we were talking about getting pillows and doing different things. The
Yeah, we had a pajama party.
the
It was so
pajama
much
party.
fun. That was a fun event.
And I didn't know that they met each other at that on that segment. So that's. I
See,
mean,
we're doing good too,
we're doing
Jamel.
good.
We're doing good.
Yeah, good in
We're
Delray.
doing good.
But with no further ado, we want you guys to go ahead and have a Delray day. Thank you. Peace out. Bam.
I invite you to join me at the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, because here we're all about community. With like-minded people and businesses, the Chamber will help your business grow, and you get to connect with people that will become your best friends. Weekly events give you ample opportunities to learn alongside talented professionals. At the Delray Beach Chamber of Commerce, we are better together. Become a member at delraybeach.com.